So far this season, Max Dowman, Harriman, Annous and Marli Salmon have all gone on to make their competitive debuts for Arsenal's senior side. Meanwhile, out on loan, Ismeal Kabia has been smashing it at League 2 side Shrewsbury, and the same can be said for Maldini Kacurri at Morecambe, continuing his development with regular minutes. Kabia made headlines, scoring an absolute screamer to help Shrewsbury book their place in the FA Cup third round. After the game, he was asked who he was hoping to face in a draw.
Hopefully we do get Arsenal in the next round, it will be good, but yeah, anything we'll be happy with.
Shrewsbury were drawn away to Wolverhampton Wanderers. Arsenal have continued their youth recruitment drive, beginning in September with the signing of highly rated 16-year-old Michel Nduka from Charlton Athletic. That was followed in October by the arrival of Victor Ozonwuna, also 16, who has already been gaining experience in men's football with Shamrock Rovers. But most recently the club secured the signings of Ecuadorian twin brothers Edwin and Holger Quintero, both 16. The pair like Ozonwuna will officially join Arsenal when they turn 18. The club have also begun soft launching the next wave of Hale prospects. In the UEFA Youth League against Bayern Munich, debuts were handed to 13-year-old Luis Munoz and 15-year-old Nwaneri, with Angelina Pedro also stepping onto the field. Meanwhile, against Club Brugge, 14-year-old Jaden McMoa was introduced. Michel Nduka made his debut and 15-year-old Bonaventure Yetna also featured. With all the talent at the club, Arsenal's youth results raised serious concerns. The under-18s currently sit 9th in the Premier League South. The under-19s finished 33rd out of 36 in the UEFA Youth League, with just one win in 6. And in Premier League 2, Arsenal's under-21s are 15th, albeit with a game in hand. At one stage this season, Arsenal went 14 matches without a win across all 3 age groups simultaneously. For a club Arsenal's size, with its history, resources and global pool, that is clear underperformance at youth level. So what's actually going on here? Is it poor coaching, squad imbalance, or are results simply being sacrificed for player development? Let's get into it. Arsenal's under-18s began the season in outstanding fashion, 4 consecutive wins out of the gate. Brando, Bailey Joseph and Kayla O'Neill have been the standout performers so far this season. O'Neill in particular has 14 goals and assists in 16 appearances across all competitions. After being converted into a striker this season, a move that already looks like to be paying off for his individual development. The chemistry between the two across the front line has been a real positive, and it showed early on. The under-18s went 7 games unbeaten to start the campaign and were cruising. That all changed on October the 4th, away at Stoke City in the under-18 Premier League Cup. Arsenal suffered a heavy 6-1 defeat, dropping them to 3rd in their group and suddenly putting qualification in doubt. From that moment, the season took a turn. The under-18 struggled to find another win. To keep their hopes alive in the cup, Arsenal needed a result against Norwich City, a side they had already beaten 2-1 on opening day. Instead, they found themselves 3-0 down and a man short. To their credit, the fight was there. Arsenal clawed it back to 3-3, with O'Neill producing a moment of brilliance, chipping the goalkeeper from inside his own half. It showed character, it showed belief, but it wasn't enough. There is, however, renewed optimism in the FA Youth Cup. Arsenal recently brushed aside Mansfield Town 4-1 and now face a tough trip north in the next round against a strong City side. It's a competition that could yet define their season. In the UEFA Youth League, it's a familiar and disappointing story. Some fans point to differences in age group football, with many European clubs competing in dedicated under-19 leagues, while English sides operate across under-18 and under-21 levels, potentially giving their European counterparts an edge. And while there may be some truth in that, it doesn't fully hold up. Chelsea won 5 of their 6 games and finished top of the entire competition, while Tottenham completely dismantled the same Slavia Prague side that beat Arsenal 5-1. So the issue goes deeper than age group structure. Arsenal's only win came at home against Bayern Munich in what was arguably their best performance of the campaign. Max Dowman delivered a masterclass, scoring twice, with his second goal providing a decisive moment of quality that finally put the game beyond doubt. Marli Salmon was dominant at the heart of defence, while Kyron Thompson capped off his performance by scoring his first goal in the competition and providing that assist for the opener. We saw very little of the first-year scholars in midfield across the campaign. You can't help but wonder whether the outcome might have been different if Tishon Marisa had been paired with Ibrahim and Copley, and Maalik, Hashi or Alex Marciniak receiving more playing time. On another note, Luis John has recently returned from injury. The young forward kicked off his campaign with his second start of the season against Mansfield Town, a top prospect that could have made an impact for the under-18s and in the UEFA Youth League had he not been injured. As for the under-21s, they were short on players following a large number of departures in the summer. That led to the arrivals of Demain Augustine, previously of Derby County, Marcel Washington, an ex-Chelsea youth player, and Archie Stevens, formerly of Scottish side Rangers. The under-21s began their campaign at home, with newly appointed head coach Max Porter taking charge of his first match. Unfortunately, it ended in a narrow 3-2 defeat to Fulham. Their second fixture saw them travel to Nottingham Forest, where they went into the break 2-0 down. Second half substitutions proved decisive, with Ife Ibrahim and Seb Ferdinand making an immediate impact. Ibrahim brought much needed stability and structure to what had looked like an imbalanced midfield, while Ferdinand grabbed a late goal to make it 2-2, attempting to rally the side for a winner. In the end, they had to settle for a point. From there, Arsenal's under-21s found form, going on to win their next 4 matches, including a cup victory over League 2 side Newport County. Among the standout performers this season, Charles Sago Jr. has gone somewhat under the radar, recording 10 goals and assists in 11 appearances. In their second cup tie, the under-21s were involved in a 7-goal thriller away at League 1 side Exeter City. Arizan Duziak produced a contender for goal of the season, unleashing a powerful strike from outside the box. Despite taking the lead on 3 occasions, they were beaten 4-3. The result left them facing a must-win clash against Cardiff City, but they were unable to rise to the occasion, losing 3-1. In regards to the under-21s, there's a common narrative among supporters that limited loan opportunities can create congestion at that level, which then filters down through the age groups. Players who excel at under 18 level can sometimes find their progression slowed, waiting longer for opportunities with the under-21s. Selection can lead towards seniority and experience, even when those players may not be part of the club's long-term plans beyond the season. That raises questions around whether minutes could at times be invested in younger, high-potential players who are preparing for demands of the next level, including European football. Would love to hear your thoughts. Until next time.